We are the Dolphins versus the Patriots. And we have the rivalry uniforms like I promised. Alright. To recap the scores from before, we have 3 games left until week 4 is over. And yes, both rivalry uniforms are going to be represented here. Kicking off is the Dolphins. Returning the ball, let's see who that is. Okay, I don't see the number on the side. That's Stephon Diggs. Alright, and look who it is once more is Drake May. Who, is actually doing pretty well for himself because they actually just beat the Bills a few days ago. So, they're doing alright for themselves. Alright, here we go. First play of the game. First touch of the game is to Ramondre Stevenson, who, for some reason, still has a higher overall than his fellow back, Trevion Henderson. Despite, you know, the fumbling problems. I guess Madden doesn't care about that. May throws it, and it goes to nobody. As we got a nice close-up of texture. And look who it is on number 41. That's somebody who almost took down him. But it's actually Tyrell Dodson who decides to level Drake May. I was trying to look for number 41, the newest member of the Miami Dolphins, who I decided to elevate from the practice squad, Kendall Sheffield. Actually, the Patriots also have another guy who got elevated from the practice squad too, but we have yet to see him yet. Returning for the Dolphins, let me see. Up, we have some foulage to be made first off. Well, that's a foul on Ifeatu Melifonwu. So that'll leave the Dolphins within the last 10 yards. That is Malik Washington, by the way, who was returning that kick. I was cut off by the penalty. And here we are with Tua Tagovailoa. First touch is to Devon Achane, who immediately loses the ball. The Patriots now have a beautiful opportunity to get something done. That's Milton Williams for the pickup. Ugh, what a rough outing already. Now, first and goal, technically speaking, we're going to call it first and goal, for the Patriots. Stevenson, he has a wide open space, and within only a couple of plays, the Patriots are the ones who get their first scores in. Literally the first play after the Dolphins fumbled the ball away. Ramondre Stevenson proving that he could still be a starter. Because, God forbid, he doesn't fumble in this game for some reason, but one of the best backs in the league did. Yeah, that sucks for you. Anyway. We didn't even get to see the new Patriot on here. I have him as I think the third down back. I don't know. Or something along those lines. I don't remember. No, that might be Travion. Kick is good for the Patriots, so they're up 7-0 going into the first minute and 25. Shows you what kind of game we're getting ourselves into. Here we go. The kickoff for the Patriots. Who's to return the ball this time around? Looks to be Malik again. He's going to try and dance around a couple of guys, but he's taken down. Now we can actually have a proper introduction to Tua. Tua makes his first throw of the game. And I could not see who that was, actually. The bar right there kind of disrupted all that. But who knows? Mike McDaniel, who, in real life, is looking to maybe lose his job. Tua dances with the ball, gets the ball, slides, first down. Yeah, this is the first game with Tua without Tyreek Hill. After what are you doing? Anyway, this is Tua's first game without Tyreek Hill, who broke a lot of stuff in his leg, and he's out for the remainder of this season. Tua throws it to Darren Waller for the first down. Devon Achane. I'm realizing that these new Patriot uniforms kind of look like Titan uniforms. Am I wrong on that? It's like I think it's the red stars mainly and that shade of blue. You know what I mean? I don't know. Tua tosses it. This time it's to Westbrook Akine, who's now being slotted in as the wide receiver 2. And Waddle is now taking over the number 1 reins. Tua launches it high, and it is deflected. That would have been a fantastic catch if it was made, but what are you going to do? The Dolphins will punt it away, and how far is that going back? Well, the Patriots are going to be at their own 10-yard line, just like how the Dolphins were. So maybe a Ramondre screw-up could give some life to this team. May runs for it himself and is immediately brought down by number 90. I don't know who that is. Excuse me. I am not well versed on Dolphins. That's rookie Kenneth Grant. Okay. May throws a bobbled pass that will go out of bounds. May tries to give it to Hunter Henry, but he bobbles it. The Patriots will punt it away. Receiving this punt is Parker. No, not Parker. Fucking Malik Washington. Sorry, every single time I think Washington and returners, I'm thinking about how good Parker Washington's been on the Jaguars. I don't know when we have the Jaguars again for the series, but we'll see. Tua is gonna try and go for a decent enough throw, but a great catch by Nick Westbrook-Akine, former Tennessee Titan. They're gonna show. Are they showing that? Were they just about to show the fumble? All right, going into the second, nothing has changed since that Ramondre touchdown. I just noticed the negative passing yards the Patriots have. That is caught. Jalen Waddle with a nice catch after getting mowed down by like two different people. Achane trying to weave around Marcus Jones, but he can't. Tua tries to give it to Westbrook-Akine. Tua sends it. And it's deflected once more by the defense. And the kick is good for Riley Patterson, who is in because of Jason Sanders being out. So now the Dolphins are behind by only 4, and the Patriots are going to have the ball once more. Kickoff. And it's the guy who's coming in is Stefan Diggs to the 30, to the 40-yard line, to the 42, actually. Thought he was going to be stopped at the 40, but he managed to squeak by a little more. Stevenson brought down right away. Brought down by both Willie Gay and Tyrell Dodson, who was responsible for the only sack so far against the Pats. Pats throws it. May throws it to Keyshawn Butte. Or is it Booty? I heard it's Booty. I don't like saying it, though, like that. There'd be, like, a couple people who would, like, make a comment like, hey, he dropped a pass, he's booty cheeks. You know, it's like, okay. Not for that. Drake May finds a man for the first. I could not see his number in time. Stevenson brought down once more. Man, these Dolphins uniforms are pretty good, though. May gives it to this is the new player, Jashawn Corbin, who got brought in to their practice squad after their number 2 guy, Antonio Gibson, went out for the rest of the year due to a nasty injury. He doesn't have an official number yet, but since 35 was taken, 30 is what he'll have to settle for. May dances through the defense. Will he make it? And he'll elect to slide as to avoid possibly fumbling. May will give it to Stefan Diggs. Stevenson once again running, and it's good for the touchdown. The second touchdown made by Ramondre Stevenson. Kick for the Patriots is up and good. Returning once more is Malik, who dances around one guy, but the second, I believe that was Jelani Tavai, brings him down. Tua, light toss to Achan, first down. I held my breath for a second because, again, that fumble would have, yeah. Tua has an open man. He'll pass it to Malik for 3 yards. 48 seconds to go in the second. Tua finds Achan, who gets leveled by 2 people on the defense. Tua gives it to Achan. Achan brought down once more. We're reaching around 30 seconds left in the quarter with 36 yards until either a field goal try or a touchdown attempt. Or neither. Depends on how these Dolphins actually do. Oh, that I don't know how that wasn't considered a late hit on Tua, or roughing the passer. That's a foul. I don't know. Didn't that seem a little suspicious? I know the Chiefs would get away with that as well. But then immediately, like, ow, they touched my shoulder, and I'm just making fun of the Chiefs because like they just lost to the Jaguars like a couple of days ago. Tua, light throw, Darren Waller just out of bounds, so that gives them possibly 2 plays, or maybe they're gonna go for the field goal. Who knows what they're gonna do? To either cut this to a... Oh, it's Riley Patterson. They're going to bring in Riley Patterson. And it's good. The Dolphins now trail behind the Patriots by 8. But the Patriots have enough time that they could maybe do something fun. My controller. I keep forgetting about my controller. Kickoff. God. They're not going to take a knee here. They're going to let the clock drain. Oh, they have a second. They surprisingly have a second to do something. They're looking to take the knee as we head into the second half.
Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team. Mike Tirico and
I love how it shows that they show Corbin even though the starter is Stevenson.
we'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes
Here we go. Returning the ball is not Malik this time. This time it is Dieskridge.
the Dolphins offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. In motion, Westbrook-Akine.
Here we go. This time it's Alec Ingold who will be doing the first play for Miami.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Tua gets sacked. Just like that. Yikes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive
That was Keon White.
really puts them in a must pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Tua. Sacked again. This time it's Milton Williams. The Patriots are going to have the ball once more. The Dolphins are looking a little helpless without Tyreek, if we're going to be honest.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. As he'll take this a yard or two into
Punting the ball away. The Patriots are probably going to be right at the half, we're going to be honest. It's looking like it, but Willie Gay comes to the rescue, and now the Patriots are now only just close to the half.
Patriots offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10.
Ramondre, who's having himself a highlight day, only goes 1 yard.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun. It's May.
That is caught. Hunter Henry.
Hunter Henry. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean,
Oh, an immediate. Jalen Phillips read that, and Stephon Diggs just gets crushed. Drake May sends it. Easy. Hunter Henry touchdown. The Patriots just keep clowning on the Dolphins today. Look at this. Just whoop. Easy peasy. Like it was nothing. Kick is up, and the Patriots are just walloping the Dolphins today. Currently waiting on the game to be, The Dolphins are holding out hope right now because, good lord, if they are not getting it. The Eskridge is there for the catch once more, as it seems they're giving Malik a break. Devon Achane, he tries, is the best way to describe what happened, but once again, look who it is. Tua gives it to Waller, and he's short. Tua finds a man. That is another practice squad move up. That's Greg Dulcich, former Bronco and Giant. That's his first ever snap, probably this entire year, if we're going to be honest. I don't think Dulcich has done much. I think he's been on just the Dolphins practice squad. The fourth is now upon us. The Dolphins are looking sad. Tua throws it light to Nick Westbrook-Akine for 5.
motion here.
Tua gives it to Devon Achane, but he's brought down early.
Bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Tua is scrambling. He makes the first down.
That's such a deflating feeling for a defense here on 3rd and short. They've got great coverage, but they don't account for the quarterback picking it up with his legs. It's exactly what he's able to do here on the scramble. Fresh set of downs.
Hill brought in motion. 2 of them on 1st down.
Tua is brought down again. This time it is Gibbons.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
They motion a receiver right. A play fake.
Tua throws it light. Jalen Waddle. 8 yards once more. They're trying to make up a lot of space at the moment. And even just a touchdown, anything for the Dolphins outside of, a field goal. We might as well have the player of the game be Riley Patterson for the Dolphins side. Nope! Tua once more gets slaughtered. They're going to have to go for it because if they don't, that's game. Period. No notes, just Okay, you wonder why their mascot's having a tantrum right now.
By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass
Tua.
to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Rocket! It's caught! The game is not over just yet.
Big wreck down there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long. They'll drop to throw.
Tua. He's going to get sacked once more by Harold Landry. This offensive line is just been shit-wrecked by the defense. That's just everything I've been seeing all game. 1:40 to go. This is a narrow window for the Dolphins. They have all their timeouts, so maybe they can squeeze by a few plays the Patriots will have to make eventually. That's deflected by the defense. Almost picked off. Nothing has been going right for the Dolphins. Giving up 3 touchdowns. Tua getting sacked like a ton today. This is just sad, almost. Tua will run for it. Before getting blocked by, guess who? Harold Landry. Honestly, if it wasn't for Darren Waller, Tua could have probably made the first down. That's another 4th down conversion attempt. Tua throws it! And that's caught for the touchdown! Darren Waller! Finally, some life! Obviously, the Dolphins are going to have to go for the 2-point conversion if they want to do anything substantial here. But, for the time being, wow. They're going to go for the field goal, though. Patterson. It's good. Now the Patriots can just wind down the clock here because that's 54 seconds. Miami has all their timeouts right now. They're going to go for the onside kick. Riley Patterson. Kayshawn Booty is there for the pickup. Now the Dolphins have to hope. Like, after just not going for the 2-point conversion, behind by 8 now, what can the Dolphins do?
This game is not a done deal just yet. Still have 3 timeouts for the defense now. If there's one first down, it seals the deal. But there is still a chance for the defense to get the ball back.
Let's see. May will pass it to Corbin. He's brought down. Timeout. I don't know if you heard that. I think that was like a motorcycle or something. I don't care, honestly, with what's going outside right now. I have to drive to a town that's notoriously crappy with drivers, so that's gonna be fun. Stevenson brought down. Drake May is gonna find his man, but Henry drops it. I don't know why the Dolphins went for the timeout there because the clock's already stopped. That could have been detrimental if we're gonna be honest. And just like that, the Patriots are going to go for the knee, and the Dolphins will suffer their second loss. Well, that was a disappointing end. But that's game. The Miami Dolphins will fall to, I think it's now 1, 2, and 1. I could be wrong. No, it might be their first loss, actually. Their first full-on loss, now that I think about it. Because if I'm thinking correctly... Oh, it is their first loss. And it sucks that it had to go to the Patriots, of all people, but what are you going to do? Their record's now... 2, 1, and 1. Now, let's see what the stats are looking like. Drake May, of course, did a better job. Sort of. No, not really, actually. Now that I think about it, it's just the passer rating that looks a little off, but Tua actually threw for way better completion percentage on more passing attempts. So, good on Tua. The most rushes today was Ramondre Stevenson. While it was Tua who was the most proficient rusher, going 3 for 32. The top receiver on both teams, the Dolphins being their tight end Darren Waller, who... This is his first day back in this series. While the best catcher for the Patriots was Hunter Henry, who caught 3 passes for 66 yards and a touchdown. But it was mainly the rushing game that was all over the Miami defense this time around. How many sacks did Tua receive? Let me look. Well, that's three sacks already from just allowed. While it was actually 5 sacks on Tua. 2 from Harold Landry, 1 from Jack Gibbons, 1 from Keon White, and 1 from Milton Williams. While we only had 1 sack by the Miami Dolphins being Tyrell Dodson. Overall, it was a sad way to end it, but that's how it shall end. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye.